Hi Leo, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never viewed me before. Leo, this is your weekly reading for the week of May the 6th through the 12th. This is for placement, sun, moon, and rising. Just keep the pieces that resonate, Leo, and leave the rest. Leo, I haven't had my last week's reading up because I had to take a break. They actually were done, but the sound was not working on that reading for some reason. And we've been having some scheduling difficulties in my household. I have 5 children, and I have some medical issues as well that I don't like to talk about too much either. And when I did the readings, I was a little bit lethargic anyway, and they weren't the best. So I just took it as that they weren't supposed to go up with no sound. So that was pretty much that. So that's why they weren't up last week. And I had to take some time to kind of work that all out. Anyway, so Leah, when I was meditating on your cards, I feel like you are trying to keep a balance of everything that's been happening. I feel like this is definitely a work home life balance, a work family, love, just everything type of balance, finances. I think you are having too much thrown at you in a way, especially from your job, maybe a combination of job and family, like it's too much, but definitely from your job. Maybe you have like a boss or coworkers who don't want to bend or work with you. I think you are going to be, that was the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're able to kind of put a stop to it though. I think your confidence and the way you are assertive and your energy, you are going to be able to put a stop to it. It's almost like you're one step ahead of them to be able to nip it in the bud, is what I'm getting. You have the Hierophant on the bottom. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. You have the Magician on the bottom. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Fool. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Six of Cups. With the Four of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, you have the World. Okay, so let's get into this. You do have divine counterparts. You have the King and the Queen of Wands here. So this definitely can represent that you are with someone and you could be try to work things or work together with a partner as well. So let's see what we have here for you. I'm sorry about my table. It's not on level ground today. My carpet's like rolled up today. So you have the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles can definitely represent work. And the Fool is all about taking that leap of faith. This could be something where you are taking a gamble on something or taking a leap of faith on something that you've never done before, whether this is a work related or a project, whatever this is, type of situation. It's something that you've never done before. I feel like you are pulling this in though with the Magician on the bottom. I feel like it's something that you are trying to manifest or pull in. maybe the situations lately haven't been particularly your favorite, especially with that hair font on the bottom. The hair font represents tradition. It can represent marriage and things like that. But I feel like it's almost like it's too strict or structured, and nobody will bend with you, Leo, and it's becoming annoying. Nobody will cut you any slack, I feel like, is kind of what's happening. And you're pulling something into where you're taking a leap of faith in what you're doing. Next, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. The King of Wands can be your card. It is Leo energy, whether it can be, well, it's Aries energy, but it can be Leo energy as well, a fire sign. It's a general reading. You could have that in your chart. You could be dealing with a Capricorn as well with that Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, it's starting to get really hot in here. I've been up here for a little while and it gets really hot up here. And all I can think about is I'm trying to process it, but I'm like hot at the same time. But what this is saying is that I feel like you're taking action on something with the King of Wands. And you're focused on your resources as well, just like the Queen of Pentacles. You're taking action, you're being focused on what you're doing, you're putting this into action, you have it laid out, and you're moving forward with it. You're focused on your money, you're focused on your family, and also you're not afraid to do this. I feel like if somebody wants to play hardball with you, whether I feel like this is generally like a work type situation, but it doesn't have to be. Whatever this is, I feel like if somebody wants to play hardball or be difficult with you, I feel like you are going to push right back. Next, you have the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups. And the Ten of Wands is all about those heavy burdens. And like I said when I was meditating on your cards, I feel like you've just been having too much thrown at you. These are all the burdens. It's like, oh, Leo, can you do this? Oh, Leo, can you do that? And they're just throwing too much at you. And then it comes to the point where you, I feel like, have something up your sleeve, especially with that magician on the bottom. And then you're like, nope, I'm not going to do that. And with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups is a blessing. It can represent children. So maybe you have something going on with your children. It doesn't have to. Maybe you have something that plays at that is a something that has to do with the past that is almost a blessing in disguise that is being pulled up that has to do with how you can lay these burdens down, I should say. And you're laying these burdens down, but the Ten of Wands is also about a harvest. And you see that dolphin there, he's has that picture of those two dolphins there. And it makes me think that you are going to have more leisurely time. It's what you want. You've been working too hard, or your job, or whatever, family, whoever this could be, has been putting so much on you. And then you think, no, I'm going to do what I want instead. I'm going to do this. I'm going to offer you what I have. And then and they're going to have to accept it. Next, you have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is all about a truth and clarity. She's also about really being, I don't want to say a harsh judge, but she's fair. I want to say she's fair and square, but she's fair. I want to say she's fair and square because she's got that pantsuit on, but she's fair in a way where she's about listening to the truth. She's open to the truth. She'll listen to what you say, but she also wants you to listen to what she has to say. And that's pretty much it. And if you're not open to listening, then it's almost like she's not going to want to hear what you have to say. She has her sword up, so she'll be ready to use it if she has to. she's not as delicate as some of the other queens, or she's not as delicate as the Empress. She's much different. And I feel like you're really standing your ground, or you're really standing up for what you believe in and explaining your truth. And you want people to hear you. Because I feel like you're standing up for your health, for your spirituality, for your time. I feel like this is really about your time. I feel like you're almost saying like Leo's tired. Leo needs time to rest. Maybe this is about your job trying to take like you're trying to take some time off for your vacation, and they're trying to say, "Oh, you can't do that. No, we need you to work." And you're like, "No, I already booked this ahead of time." And they're trying to pull a fast one on you. You know how jobs like to do that. Next, you have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. And this doesn't have to necessarily be something where you're walking away because it's a bad situation. And whether this is a person, it doesn't have to be a love situation. I'm not really getting a love reading here. This is more feeling like a situation where you're just grown tired of it. And this can be family, this can be work, this can be just something that's really just overbearing and you're just really done with it. The Queen of Wands is all about being bold, assertive, and standing up for exactly what she wants and going towards what she wants and not caring what other people think. She has that black cat there, and in the past, they always consider black cats being bad luck, but she doesn't care. She'll still keep that black cat with her, and she's just being completely she's so she's so bold in a way where other people might clutch their pearls and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe Leo's doing that." And you're just like, "Well, I don't care. I don't like how they're treating me, so this is what I'm gonna do." Next, you have the Ace of Cups and the World. And the Ace of Cups is all about that self-fulfilling cup. This is about you really honoring yourself, honoring your emotions. And the world is all about that something coming full circle. Maybe this does have to do with a travel plan that you're not denying yourself of. Maybe this is something where it's, look, I booked this way in advance. You're not taking this away from me. The world is also about an achievement. So the fact that you could be standing up to your family, your boss, whatever this is, take it how it resonates, that can be a big achievement for really anybody. It's really hard to stand your ground and stand up to people. It really is. But with this eclipse in Aries, that is all about. That's what this eclipse is about. It's about standing up for what is right and your honoring yourself. And that can really make that Ace of Cups feeling overflow. That's really can make that cup overflow. You feeling good, you honoring what you want, honoring yourself. So what do we have for Leo for the Eight of Pentacles and the Full card? I don't know. Sorry. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take this one and this one because these are the two that I saw. You have the King of Cups and the Six of Wands. And the King of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Or you could just be more feeling more in touch with your emotions or more stable in your emotions, especially with that Full card. Taking this leap of faith and just being more confident in it. Taking this leap of faith with the Six of Wands, I feel like you are going to be victorious in it. You're going to be gaining a lot of attention. I think as well you'll have the respect of your peers, your coworkers as well. And they could really be almost seeing a really positive change in you could be really uplifted in your emotions. I'm also feeling like they could be coming to you for advice as well. Maybe in the near future, you have the Two of Cups on the bottom with that. What's the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles for Leo? You have the Five of Cups. And with this Five of Cups, this is like a swan. And this card reminds me of like the ugly duckling that turned into the beautiful swan. So it's like an ugly situation that you're turning out beautiful. You have the Eight of Wands on the bottom. So something good is coming in. Eight of Wands is all about forward movement. It's about fast movement. It's about positive news. I think you're taking a ugly situation like the ugly duckling, Leo, and you're turning it around and turning it into a beautiful swan. Where you were handed maybe something ugly and you're just like, I'm going to turn it into something beautiful. Leo is a very beautiful sign. It always is. It's always a very attractive sign. And I think that's exactly what you're doing. What's the 10 of, oh my gosh. My fingers are getting sweaty. I think that's what's happening. I apologize. Okay, there we go. With the Six of Cups and the Ten of Wands, you have the Six of Swords. Two sixes are always very good. It means blessings are coming in. You have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a work situation. It doesn't have to be, it could be something that you are working very closely on or that you're very dedicated to. Something that's very close to your heart. It can be family. Something that, whatever is a lot of heaviness on you, a lot of burdens on you, and you're standing up for. But you're moving on to calmer shores with that Six of Swords, the, the classic moving on to calmer shores. What's the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords? You have the Eight of Wands coming out. You have the Emperor. And the Eight of Wands is all about that good news, forward movement. I feel like you're going to get what you want, Leo. I think the current week that we're in, it might be a little bit rocky. This week, the week of the 6th through the 12th, it seems like it's going to be better. With the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands, you have the Knight of Swords and you have the Emperor. This is the person or thing I feel like you are walking away from, whether this is a job or maybe you're standing up to your boss or whatever this is. The Knight of Swords is that focused, rushing forward energy. This is fast movement as well. This also makes me feel like the Emperor doesn't have to be someone you're walking away from. This could be you just asserting extreme power and confidence over yourself. The Knight of Swords on the bottom, next to that Eight of Wands. It's almost like you turned this thing around so fast that people are surprised by it. And lastly, with the Ace of Cups and the World, you have the Page of Wands on the bottom, and you have, I didn't even see it, the Sun. So you can't get any better than that. The Page of Wands, you have that he looks like Jiminy Cricket. He's happy, he's dancing, he's happy that things are just going into calmer waters, positive. You have the sun, the abundance. I love this sun card. It's pink. It's pink, it's sunny, it's happy. The World card, things are coming full circle. Ace of Cups, your emotions are overflowing. And I feel like at the end of the week, things are just going to take a complete turnaround. So this reading looks great for you, Leo. It really, I would feel pretty confident in the week ahead. I mean, if things are a little bit rough right now, I think that you should have faith, and I think it looks great. So I'm going to leave it there for you. Thank you so much for viewing me today. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Until then, definitely enjoy your week. It looks like it's going to be great, and I hope to see you at the next read. Thanks. Bye.